Hey there, it's Casey with Smart Church Solutions. I want to show you some fun things today that highlight ways eSpace can be used outside of churches or schools, mainly when we think about youth sporting events. Like soccer fields or baseball fields, perhaps basketball courts or recreation complexes, things like that. Events like games and practices always have to be pre-planned. We have to make sure that the right age groups are playing on the right fields and on the right courts. Of course, we want to avoid conflicts, and we want to streamline things like referee reservations and communication, things like that. So I built a couple things today I wanted to show you that are really, honestly, a lot of fun. So if we just jump into eSpace, this is our event management platform. Event scheduler is what we're looking at. And I'm just going to jump into this boys 8U rec soccer game and just show you after you get the main event details in, like the dates, the times, things like that, and you're ready to select the appropriate field that you need to reserve your game or your practice on, you're going to be able to see some things. You can build out things like quadrants or sections of fields. You can add tags on those things that let you know exactly what age group is allowed to play on those portions of the fields. Sometimes a whole regulation field isn't needed for an 8U or a 6U soccer team, so you can reserve just quadrants of fields. It's going to let you know if there are any conflicts. You're going to be able to see when games are already happening or practices are already happening, and you're going to be able to go ahead and select the field that best matches your needs. From there, the other thing you're going to be able to do is select referees. So you can build a whole team of referees that can approve use of games or when they are able to call games, and they're going to be able to add that to their calendar so they know that there are games they have to call. You can add them right as a sub-admin in eSpace. They're going to have a little bit of limited privileges. They're going to get a notification that tells them they have a game to call. It's going to look just like this. So here's a 13U girls soccer game. This one is waiting sub-admin approval, and they're going to be able to see what is needed, that a recreation referee is needed, and they can go ahead and approve just that part of that event, and then they can wait on the soccer club president or the organizer to approve that event. So some ways you can streamline communication. The other thing you can do is you can see all of your occurrences, how often are these games repeating, and you can go in and cancel those if you need to. If there's inclement weather, anything like that, you're going to be able to repeat the games, and you're going to be able to add multiple occurrences. You can build public forms too. That's another fun thing to do. If you want to build out public event request forms that are specific to just field reservations, you can have a competition request or a recreation request. You can build those out, and anyone with that hyperlink is going to be able to fill out that form. Very, very simple. When they fill out the form, it's going to drop that right into eSpace as an event request. You're going to be able to review that and see what's being requested. So I see here there's a soccer practice that's being requested for girls 6 and 7. You can use the little drop down to see exactly what the person is requesting. You can submit it and send that through the regular approval process. If it's a game and you've looped in your referees, they're going to get notification of that too. Lots of ways to streamline that. Finally, our floor plan tool, you guys just wait till you see this. Our floor plan tool is going to allow you to construct a mock-up of your soccer fields or your baseball fields. And when you do that, you can separate those into quadrants if you would like to. If you want to jump over and see when games are already occurring, you're going to be able to do that very easily. If you want to see what's happening, maybe let's choose 11. Maybe let's choose like 11:30 on Saturday. I'm going to set that, and I can easily see there's already games happening. The green sections are going to represent games that are already in play. I can see what is happening at that time, but I can also see that quadrant C and D are open. And lastly, the other thing you're going to be able to do, there are oftentimes where there's inclement weather. You may need to close part of your field. So you can close all of your field if you want to close that. For flooding, the red is going to represent closures. You can build closures in your account. It's going to let you know over there on the right side that there are closures in place. But perhaps maybe only portions of your field are affected, so you can do things like just close parts of your field. On this one, I've just got quadrant A and D closed, and quadrant C is still available. So just a lot of fun little tools and tricks for you to use in 2025, and just ways to highlight to you how eSPACE can be used outside of the box. It's not just for churches, not just for schools, sometimes recreation organizations, soccer clubs, baseball clubs, open play basketball, they can all utilize eSPACE to help you streamline your processes. It's really helpful if you have a lot of volunteers doing this work for you too. So I hope you all have a great day. Thanks for taking the time to watch this with me.